Okay, guys, welcome back to the Let's Get Footy podcast. We have got so much to talk about. We've got World Cup, we've got fixture release in the Premier League, we've got it all, brother. So welcome to Let's Get Footy with Chris and myself, Tommy. Let's go. How are you, my brother?
I'm good. Just like you, I'm running on little sleep, but it's not
Yeah.
only an hour. So
Yes.
bless you for for doing this on an hour's worth of
I've
sleep.
got energy. I've got my energy drink with me. I should be okay. But yeah, man. But I'm excited for this.
You plan on going to sleep after this?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
I get 20 minutes. I've got to do the school run a bit later on, but yeah. So it's one of those. It's one of those.
Yeah,
man.
just put on Sky or Talk Sport and just pass out.
Absolutely.
Listen to
those transfer rumors.
Yeah.
I love.
Oh man. Speaking of transfer rumors, we kind of took another player from Newcastle.
You're not going to be their favorite.
No.
Sure.
No. It came out of nowhere. This is how unplugged I've been from football, like, since the end of the season. I was, like, so depressed because they're like, every single outlet was like, oh, Slot's staying. Obviously, a week later, he got the boot. Arsenal lost the Champions League final, so it was like Christmas for us. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. But even like Doug said last episode, have you ever seen a European Cup?
Yeah.
Arsenal fans, when they find us, they're gonna break our fucking legs.
You're gonna get some comments. That's for sure. I still can't. Talking about Doug Bradley, I still can't believe you managed to get Doug Bradley on the show. It was Hollywood star, man, and absolute legend. And I've got to say as well that the funny thing, which we didn't say when we was talking to Doug, is I messaged you the night before because obviously you told me Doug was coming on, but I didn't realize it was the Doug Bradley. I thought this was someone else. I thought this was someone in the Liverpool media that you were very excited about. I thought this was some Liverpool YouTuber. That is what I was thinking. So I Googled it just before I messaged you the night before, just to see who Doug Bradley was, see if I could get an idea of what he's all about. And obviously this Hollywood star's coming up. And I'm like, okay, well, it's not this guy. So who is it? So I messaged you. Who's Doug Bradley? And you were like, dude, it's fucking Doug Bradley.
It's like, yes, it's the real guy. He just started talking to me about Liverpool one day at the con, and I was like, oh shit.
See, you'll never walk alone. It brings everyone together.
It really does. That's why I always wear, if I go to like a con or an event or something like that, where I can wear a kit, I'll wear it. Because it's like a beacon. Not just Liverpool fans will come up to you, but like fans of other teams will come up to you, and you'll just start having a conversation. Like it's really great. Like my buddy came into town like mid-May or something, and we literally looked for a football store around here, and we found one. And we go in, and the guy has been doing it since like 1994. And we were talking about Arsenal and the league and all this other stuff. So it's really interesting the type of people you attract when you wear a kit, especially out here. The Prem is like very popular here now, more so than it was maybe 15 years ago, I would say. Like football was like a very niche type of sport here. Like if you liked it, you watched MLS, or if you're one of the people that found dodgy streams to watch your team, or you signed up for the super expensive ESPN, or they would call it like Fox Soccer or ESPN Soccer package, where you could see the games, or you get the satellite dish. You know, like those old dishes that gave you all the channels and stuff back in the day. You found someone that gave you that, and then you could watch whatever game was on, it wasn't easy to really follow European club football. Like, you're even talking just like 16 years ago, it wasn't that easy. Like, you would get the game that ESPN wanted to put, and it was always switching whatever provider was on. And but now it's just so streamlined and it's easy. It's easier for us to watch a match than it is for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, we don't have that 3:00 blackout.
We can't watch games at 3:00. It's Sky Sports, and that's it. You get the results,
Yeah,
or you find a dodgy stream, which I don't condone. But
yeah,
that's the only other way.
I don't understand why. I mean, I understand why they want you to go and support like the local team and go out and watch, but does it take that much for them to get a camera crew out there for that local team and help them get some revenue or something, some sort of sponsorship? It's like, okay, well, if you, I mean, they paywall everything now, so it doesn't matter. It's like, okay, if you want to watch your local team, it's free, but if you want to pay like £1, you can like watch Liverpool versus United or something like that.
Yeah.
But I think
it's like £10 a game. I think if you want to watch it, stream it. I think it might have changed, but
really,
I believe it was £10 a game at one point.
Where do I find that link so I can suffer?
You sure you want to do that to yourself?
You already had me watching the end of the fucking season, so
hook now, man. There's no going back. I think kind of football, by how it sounds, is kind of like how the NFL is in the UK now. NFL is massive in the UK now. You know, so many people have got teams. You see jerseys everywhere you go, and it's on the telly all the time as well. It's very easy to catch it on normal TV, on Sky TV. So it's probably the same kind of thing, and it's probably because the world, as we know, is much more. I think connected now. You know.
100%.
Overall, you know, we're online. You get everything whenever you want, pretty much where you want, when you want, really.
Yeah, speaking of the world being interconnected, like, have you seen some of the videos of like people coming over specifically from the UK and Europe for the European Cup?
Absolutely.
European Cup, the World Cup. Fucking European Cup. My mind is I have a single track mind. Like, the fixture list came out today.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the Champions League draw that'll come up eventually. My mind is always club football, so forgive me. But coming over for the World Cup and their reactions to the food and stuff.
Yeah. I know a few guys over there actually. It's so far been very impressed with the World Cup. I don't know what your thoughts are if you've caught many of the games, but I've been pretty impressed.
Like, unfortunately, the only game I got to watch was the Egypt game, just because I think that one ended in a draw. I think it did. A lot of games have ended in a draw. Like, it was either a draw or it was like belt to ass. Like England beating Croatia. Who are you?
And the US, man. I think the US and England have been the best two teams so far. I know we're biased, but US look really good.
Who won? Like, who put up 6 or 7 goals? Was it Germany? Who the hell did they put belt to ass to? I can't remember.
To be honest, the name of the country I've never heard of before. It's very bad of me. You know, I should know, but I didn't know who they were. But Germany look good. They do look good. Obviously, Argentina.
It was good. Curacao.
Yep.
I was gonna confuse them with Cape Verde, whose like goalkeeper was like 40 years old and just kept a clean sheet and gained like 20 million followers overnight. And you know the first thing he did was,
what did he do?
He
joined OnlyFans.
He went and he like it's around. I think it's along those lines. Started just following a bunch of e-whores. So
no way.
Yeah. It tells you duality of man, right?
Oh, it's amazing.
Dude,
I've been to Cape Verde, so they're like, I've got a little soft spot for them.
Yeah, I've never been there. So
it's a cool place.
How long's the flight?
From the UK, it was 6 hours.
And
That's
not bad.
It was really, it was cool, man. So I've got a little soft spot for Cape Verde. I've got a connection there. So
nice.
it's England, then the US, then Cape Verde in order that I'd like to see win it.
Yeah, at least it's an island, right?
Yeah.
It's always nice.
But England looked good, man. I was quite impressed with our first game. The first half wasn't great. It was a bit shaky at times, first half, but the second half, I think we looked good against a good side. It was a tough start. I think out of all the games, that's probably been one of the better games, two of the better sides playing each other. So it was quite an impressive start, I thought.
Yeah, looking at some of the groups, like Mexico's leading their group, Canada and Switzerland are neck and neck, with Canada ahead on goal difference on 4 points. Scotland is up but they only played one fixture.
Yeah, it's still very early.
Yeah, still very early. The USA and Australia are tied in their group on points. Same with Germany and the Ivory Coast. Sweden. I'm happy for Sweden.
Isak.
And I'm selfishly happy because Isak. It's amazing how these players can go to their national teams, perform, and come back to their club. And I won't name a specific manager because he got us our 20th league title. It just didn't work. So for people that say it's not the manager, a manager doesn't do much with the terms of like players and stuff. No, a manager is crucial to player development, morale, confidence, everything. I saw I forget where it was, but someone was saying that a manager shouldn't have to build up your self-confidence. I'm like, well, then what is the point of the manager? What is the point of having that figurehead if they're not going to take players that are down in the dumps, not believing in themselves, and like, what is the point then if you're not going to be able to do that?
Absolutely.
Because the human psyche is very delicate. Because even, oh my gosh, remember that Brazilian striker from AC Milan who was like the next prodigy? They were like, oh, he's going to be as good or better than Kaká. Alexander Pato.
Oh yes, yeah.
And then he just got the yips and everything just went. He was complete 180. It's like he never kicked a football in his life. So confidence and stuff like that really, really makes a difference.
Absolutely. And a manager's got, because everyone's different. Some people need that arm around the shoulder. Some people need a good kick, get going. And it's about, as a manager, a good manager knows how to work those differences, I guess. Knows how to manage man management as well. It's so important.
100%. Because at the end of the day, we're all people. It doesn't matter if you're a grown man, you still have we still feel all the emotions and go through the roller coaster ride like everybody else.
We still cry.
We still cry. Age does not determine or regulate your feelings. And me growing up in a Caribbean household, that is very much the case. That's been ingrained in us. And sometimes certain players from certain regions, you will see that they have trouble regulating their feelings, and sometimes they lash out in a physical manner, get themselves sent off and stuff like that. And the reason I say that is because I told you, I like growing up, like the US national team was never really good. I liked Clint Dempsey. I liked him because he was at Fulham. He tore it up at Fulham. And then he came to the MLS, and there were quite a few characters within the men's national team back in the day that were likable. Clint Dempsey was one of them.
Donovan?
I didn't like Donovan. I was not fond of him.
He played for Everton.
I know, he did.
Of course you didn't like him.
Tim Howard did not. I don't like him as a commentator. Because he's very biased when Liverpool play. He doesn't commentate them fairly, like with his analysis. But as a player, as like our national team goalkeeper, like that man kept us in so many games. So I will give him his props for that. But I did catch some of the US versus Paraguay. And this is where the manager mattered. Pochettino, you're talking about a guy that took Tottenham, who almost got relegated this year, to a Champions League final. Albeit they lost, but that is not an easy thing to do. Well, maybe nowadays it is because fucking Arteta took his team to one. I guess that'll tell you the quality of the Champions League right now. But
Poch is arguably one of the best managers out there at the moment.
I agree.
When I think after this World Cup, I believe his contract with the US is over. He's going to be a name that's going to be thrown about massively once he becomes available. It already was before. I know he was linked to going back to Tottenham at one point. He's going to be thrown everywhere.
I think if Carrick doesn't do well, I think United will try to get him.
That's a good shout.
I really do, but I don't think he's a good fit for them. I really don't. I think Poch needs to go to a team that is on the cusp and he could take them over and try to get them over the line. But I don't think he could. I don't think he'll do well if he goes into a team with already established egos that he didn't bring in himself. And I think that's where, he would struggle.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So again, like the United States style of play, it was great. It was like watching, Tottenham play.
Yeah.
Like when they were actually, no, let's not do that. No. I'm a Ronaldinho disciple. Let's not go there.
Look good though. I mean, do you because you obviously you're supporting the US. You want the US to win it, or who would you like to see win it?
No, I never do.
England?
No. There's certain teams that I don't support, and so with the U.S. national team, there's certain players I will support, but I don't like. It's because it's probably frustration with how I'll call it soccer in the United States is done. It's very much pay to play. It's basically subscription based. Like if you have the money, you can do it. That's what irritates me, and that's probably why I get frustrated and don't really pay attention to the US national team. The women's national team is different. I always support them. Some of my favorite players growing up from the US national team in general were like Abby Wambach and Hope Solo, Carly Lloyd, Alex Morgan were among my favorites. I don't know. They were just likable. And they were stellar. But with the US
the best, right? The ladies national US
team.
Yeah,
I think we won back-to-back World Cups.
Yeah.
I think we did. So I don't know, with the men's national team, it was always a lot of heartbreak. There were times where we should have beaten certain teams, but we didn't do it. And the quality was just not there. The quality just... And again, it's back to the way that the sport is set up here. It's very frustrating. Tommy, real quick before you get your thought out. 5 minutes away from me is a complex, a sporting complex. They have fields, they have pitches, they have nets and everything. You know what they do when it's off season? They take down the nets and they padlock the parking lot so you can't get in. If you're not paying to use the facility, you can't get in. Even the local park that's 20 minutes down the road, you can see the nets and everything set up on the pitches, but they make it inaccessible to you. And that's what irritates the hell out of it. Unless you find like a high school or a park that has nets, good luck finding a place to just kick around with your friend.
Man.
It's not accessible.
I mean, there is places in the UK where you have to pay to play and five-a-side pitches and, you know, those sort of things. But there is a lot of parks. Most parks have got goals, some sort of goal, you know. Yeah, it's so strange, man. Because you want to encourage kids to go out and play sport, basketball, football, whatever it is. You want them to be out playing. So it's strange that local councils wouldn't make stuff like that accessible to kids, you know.
No, it makes too much money.
Yeah,
and God forbid you go kick around in a certain area and you get fucking nosy people that end up calling the police because they don't know who you are. Like, clearly I'm kicking around, mind your fucking business.
Yeah.
That happens more often than not than you see.
Really?
Yeah. Like people just coming up and like asking who you are and shit. It's like, dude, mind your business. I'm kicking around in goal. Like, leave me alone.
And this would be like a public park.
Yeah, if you're not from the area, people will do that shit.
Whoa, okay.
It's insane.
Yeah. Well, I remember when we was kids, we'd always play football in the street, and you would always get old neighbours complaining.
Exactly.
You know, that was all part. Yeah, we had that a lot.
Yeah, and at the same time, they'd be like, "Oh, how come the kids aren't out in the street or nothing?" Well, because you keep fucking complaining. Now,
yeah, yeah.
Like, fuck off.
We used to play football in the street, and okay, I get it. It's bad. People are proud of their front gardens. It's fine. I get it. But as soon as the ball touched someone's garden, they would come out. You know, we were terrible children. You know, because we were playing football in the street. Had that a lot, man. I think that happens in a lot of places.
Yeah. As long as you don't crack my windshield.
I
don't, whatever. It is what it is.
Play, man. Let the kids play.
Yes, let them play.
So, so you're not rooting for the men's US team.
I think,
or if you get to the final or near the final,
it depends who they're playing.
Okay, because I know you like Spain.
I do, and and the reason is because of Xabi Alonso and Fernando Torres. So, I think, I mean, it's a shame Reyna didn't really get a run because of Casillas, but I think like he was pretty good too. But I was always the Spanish national team, and then I go from like, I'll go down, like if Spain is out, I'll go to the next Spanish speaking country. And it's more so style of play for me. Like there's certain styles of play that I can support and that I can't support. At the time, the United States, their style of play was doo-doo. Now it's better.
Looking very good, man. I was thinking about this the other day. I think England, I'm obviously England fan, but we're kind of like the Arsenal of the World Cup, because we've got this thing where we expect to win. You know, we believe we're the best, right? And we're definitely one of the best teams, you know. But we haven't won anything for 60 years. we've got
it's
this
coming home again for the 60th
coming
time.
Home. You know, we sing it and we know that winds people up when we say it's coming home, but it started already. You know, it's I'm a part of the problem because I'm saying it. I think we've got a good chance. We've definitely got one of the better teams on paper. It's whether we can just get through that mental block, and I think there does feel to be something different this year with Tuchel. I don't know what it is. That German spirit.
Look, man. Look, the Knicks won this year.
Arsenal
won this year.
England.
Could you imagine that? England celebrating the World Cup on U.S. soil.
Yeah.
Shortly after their 250th anniversary of putting belt to ass to you guys.
It all makes sense. It's all come full circle. Please, let us have it. Let us have it, man.
Right. And I'm kidding about the belt to ass with the American Revolution because it wasn't. We lost more than we won.
It's all good, brother.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? We could do it, man. We could do it. And congratulations, I've got to say, the Knicks, by the way, incredible. Really,
dude. God, I used to get fun of for wearing like a Knicks sweater and stuff at school to the point where I stopped wearing it.
Oh,
Yeah, and I always supported them. Like back in the day, like everybody will be like, "Oh, Patrick Ewing and all these other players," but I loved Patrick Ewing, quick basketball talk. But I always liked Allen Houston. He was there for a while. And in the 2000s, we had Spreewell and we had Stephon Marbury, Nate Robinson. Back in the day, along with Patrick Ewing, you had like some minor players like John Starks, who I actually met. He was really nice. I have his autograph back at my parents' place. I need to find it. But oh my God, dude, waiting 53 years.
yeah,
The
70s,
fan base 53 years, like back in 73.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen some really bad Knicks teams. And I've seen so much heartbreak. Like, I think it was just last season, like literally choking to the Pacers. I fucking hate the Pacers and I hate Reggie Miller. Like, yeah, with the choking thing, and they've never won an NBA championship. They won the ABA. Yeah, suck on that. Champions of the NBA. You'll never sing that.
Yes, yes. Did you go to the celebrations the other day?
No, I'm too far from it. It's like a 6-hour drive for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. But I'm not as much as I love football, I want to go to like Anfield and stuff. Like I'm not a crowd person. It just takes a lot out of me.
It was pretty wild, some of those celebrations.
Yeah.
A guy literally was dying and he was getting mouth to mouth. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
A guy was getting, I saw it on X this morning. A guy was getting resuscitated.
Wow.
He literally only a young guy. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the circumstances were. I don't know if it was a heart attack. I don't know. But he's getting resuscitated by this lady doctor. And then he comes around and he starts trying to kiss the lady. He's literally just he's sort of, but he's serious. It's not like he's mucking about. He's just trying to kiss this lady, but he's just been out of it. So I don't know if it was too much to drink. I don't know what it was.
Probably, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I saw a clip of some guy sucking on some lady's toes. Like it was weird. It was weird. But I hope they keep a good chunk of that team together and they don't break up much and just add some pieces to make us stronger defensively in the paint, because there were a lot of shots that I thought we could have blocked. And some players, just those wide open threes for San Antonio were killing me.
Yeah.
But Wemby's a bitch. I'll just say that. He's like, if I could make a comparison to football, I don't know if you have an idea too. He reminds me of Gabby Jesus. The constant like overconfidence, and then the constant bitching and the whiny face and crying afterward when it all goes wrong.
Yeah. Love to see it, man. Well, next year, Celtics Knicks, it's going to be hotter.
That'll probably be the Eastern Conference Final.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We want Boston.
I don't think it was last year, but was it last year we eliminated Boston?
I can't remember.
I think, yeah. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, yeah, it's not a basketball show.
Let's get basketball.
Right.
Liam from Spooky Shed is Knicks as well. He's a big Knicks.
Is he really?
Yeah.
No way. That's awesome.
Yeah, you guys deserved it. It's been some time, so congratulations.
Yeah.
And I've got my New York hat on for you today, man.
I appreciate it.
I'm a glory hunter.
Yankees hat too.
Yeah.
Well, you ain't glory hunting with that. We haven't won since 2009, so that's pushing 17 years.
Man,
Yeah, I was 19 when we last won our World Series title.
Whoa.
All right, so the USA today, they play Australia.
It's today.
Yes, that is 8 p.m. UK time. And then next Thursday, we play Turkey. That's like 3 a.m. UK time. So you might be awake because of your work shift.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think there's only 3 group stage games.
That's it. Yep.
Wasn't it 4 before? It used to be 4, right?
No, so it's always 4 teams in the group.
Yeah, but it was always 3.
There's extra groups this year, so there is an extra game in this competition. But yeah, man, USA looked good. I was very surprised with how good you looked, man. To be honest.
Yeah, I definitely think that they'll qualify for the knockouts. I think if you finish second, you have to do the round of 32, right?
I should know this. I'm not too sure.
It's changed this year.
Yeah,
with the expansion of the teams. I think there's just too many teams in it this year, to be honest with you.
I should have just kept it as it was.
Yeah, because the last World Cup was exciting. The Qatar, oh my god. Dude, we had 2 kick-ass World Cups back-to-back in Russia and Qatar. And it's funny with Russia, they were like accusing them of doping. And I'm like, well, okay, you can take all the steroids you want, but it's not going to increase your technical skills. It'll increase your endurance and your strength and all that stuff. But steroids don't make you...
It doesn't give you a touch. It doesn't give you that.
Yeah, exactly. If you have the touch of a fucking rock, it's not going to... Like certain players like Cody Gakpo.
Yeah.
Like his touch, it just bounces off of him and goes 2 feet.
Yeah. We've got to mention, we said at the start about Liverpool coming in and snapping up the Newcastle deal.
Yes.
So apparently Newcastle have been working on this deal for weeks. This is what I've heard. For weeks they've been like really working on this deal, and then Liverpool came in yesterday and just took him. That's what happened, right?
Yep. You want to know why?
Why?
Because Newcastle are trying to negotiate a payment plan for a release clause. It was a 34.5. It was a 35 million pound release clause. Just pay it.
Yeah.
Just pay it.
And Liverpool just came in and just did it straight away.
It was like,
it's not even that bad in this Premier League market. That's good. If he turns out to be a good player.
Yeah, considering like if he's on par with, I don't know. I never watched the kid play. I don't watch La Liga. So I can't really say. And I don't like watching highlight clips because I feel like it's kind of lying because you're just focusing on what they do well and not their overall game. But apparently his style of play is very direct. He plays on the left wing. He's right-footed. For Osasuna, he was kind of like the lead of their attack. So plus he's young. I think he's like 20 or something like that. So early 20s. If Iraola can take him and mold him to like he did with Semenyo, no problem with that.
Absolutely,
yeah. But what I hope we do is, we sign him, but I really, 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 really want us to sign Barcola. If he's leaving PSG, I want us to sign Bradley Barcola. The reason being is, one, he's won the French league a few times in a row, which I don't want to be disrespectful to the French league. I know everybody calls it a farmers league, whatever.
It is. Yeah.
It is. It is. Like, I was trying to be nice. Everybody calls it they got one good team. But oh man, who are they neck and neck in for the league title last year? I forget. What I can't remember.
I couldn't tell you. I can tell you my French. I like Saint Etienne. They're quite bad though. I don't think they're very good at the moment. But that's where my mum lives in France, so that's why they're
okay. French nice. Team. Yeah. I don't know if I have a French team. Do I?
And I randomly bought a St Etienne kit, me and my friend, when we were about 14, 15 years old. We went to Sports Direct, which was a shop that we used to have in our town. And they sometimes used to just sell random kits for like quite cheap. And there were St Etienne kits for £5. And me and my buddy were like, let's get it. That's our team. That's our French team. And then switch to now, it's where my mum lives. It's quite weird, actually, because that was before my mum even thought about moving to France. So, yeah, St Etienne. St Etienne through and through.
If I had to pick a French team just because like I like ancient history, it would be Marseille. Just because the ancient name of that city is Massilia, and it's been around, dude. That city's been around for, oh my god, probably 2,500 years or close to it.
Really?
Yeah. Massilia's been around. Marseille's been around before the name changed to French.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands of years. It was established by like Greek colonists and stuff like that. It was a free city for a while. And I think Monaco is another like ancient city as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty interesting what you see on the south coast of the Mediterranean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah, a lot of these old cities.
And both of them were big teams at one point. You know, I know they're still big teams, but
yeah,
quite
Marseille was, yeah, Marseille was consistently in the Champions League in the 2000s and stuff. Yeah, you know, it wasn't the French league. It wasn't this like it wasn't like a farmers league back in the day. Like you had Lille winning titles, PSG won titles, Monaco, like all these teams it was always neck and neck. So it wasn't farmers league that you think of it was today.
A lot of big names came through the PSG academy, but a lot of big names. I know they're obviously a massive club now, but they've always been produced incredible players.
Yeah, and them with the coup of coups and getting Ronaldinho over.
Yeah.
If you have not watched a Ronaldinho documentary,
I do need to see it. I've not watched that. I've watched Vinnie Jones. I've watched the Liverpool one.
Yeah, we got to talk about the Vinnie Jones doc. We got to do an episode on Vinnie Jones.
Absolutely.
Oh my god,
what a guy!
What a player!
Imagine playing against him. Can you imagine?
No, I wouldn't want
standing in the tunnel next to him before a game, and he's giving abuse. You know, oh man, you're going to war.
Oh geez, who did they play? They played against. Was it against United? And he kicked the ever-living shit out of him. I mean, the first card he got, I think that was a soft yellow. He didn't have the studs up. He just wiped them out. So.
I quite like. I mean, today, if he was in today's football,
red card
every week. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it, man. Maybe League Two, you know, where you can be a bit more of a brute, I guess. But
that's who you guys need at Orient. You need Vinnie Jones.
I'll take Vinnie Jones now, as he is. I don't know how old he is now, but I'll take him.
He's got to be in his 60s now, I think.
Gotta be. Yeah, he's got to be. You know, it's just mad. The whole story of Vinnie Jones is incredible, really. You know, how he went on to be a Hollywood actor, you know, some huge movies. And he's a good actor as well.
I love the Euro Trip movie where he's like, who the fuck are you? And they're like, we're the Manchester United supporters group from Ohio. And he opens the beers with his eye. Pretty damn good, lads. It's going to be us at Millwall away. Who the
fuck are you? Legend, man. The crazy gang. What a team. What a time in football.
You know who they beat for that FA Cup too?
Liverpool.
He set the tone of the game. I forgot who he kicked the shit out of.
Straight away, was it? Literally as the whistle, and he was like, "Yeah, make your mark."
Was it McMahon? It was Steve. So. I think it was Steve McMahon. He was like, "You're I'm going for you."
Yeah, straight away.
Kicked the shit out of him, and then you know, their kit was nice. That Carlsberg, oh my god! If I could find one of those,
get on Vinted, man. I'll look for you. That is the place to find these. eBay maybe, but yeah, they are nice kits.
Dude, I try to find So the kit that we're wearing this year, I think is like from 88 to the 89 kit, like a kind of like a homage to it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the favorite players I've never got to see play was John Barnes. Like he was by far, I think he's one of the players that you could pluck from that time period and put in any team today and he would just perform.
Mm-hmm.
Like massively perform. I mean, Dalglish too, and Rush. Like,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a few set of players that you can just put them in any time period, and they would just be absolutely amazing.
Robbie Fowler.
Robbie, yeah. If you're talking pre-injury Robbie Fowler,
mm-hmm.
the amount of oh my god,
unbelievable!
Could you imagine Robbie Fowler leading somebody's line nowadays when it's less physical?
Yes,
and there's more defending attackers in today's game.
Mm-hmm.
He'd probably score 45 goals.
Yeah.
Easily in the league.
Mm-hmm. He's unreal.
Yeah. But I was looking for a John Barnes kit, like an original back in the day. They wanted 400 quid.
Whoa. 400. What was that on eBay?
Yes.
I mean,
it's insane.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a top. But I know exactly what kit you're talking about. And it's one of the...
One with the candy on it?
Yeah, it's such a good kit, man. It is such a cool kit. I've always really liked that kit. That's a very iconic kit, that.
Yeah. I wish we'd go back to like one day, just go back to retro sponsors. Because I know La Liga had that, like a retro day. They had the baggy kits and everything, and the numbers were not ironed on. They were actually like the felt material. The Prem needs to get on that.
Yeah, NFL do it as well, don't they? Yeah, they do like a throwback.
They do.
They wear the old helmets. That's a good idea. They should do that.
Yeah, because I mean, some teams before they changed their club crests, they were really nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't like the Chelsea club crest. I like the old one.
Yeah,
the old lion.
I prefer the old Arsenal one as well. I think the old Arsenal one's better. Yeah.
Leeds old crest before they switched to that shield look that they had now. That they have now. It's that
most teams go to this circle, don't they? Most teams are doing that now. Aston Villa. So many teams do that.
Yeah, Villa changed theirs. Dude, you know who needs to change their crest back? Juve. Get rid of that stupid J.
Yes.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Just go back to your old crest with the little horse and everything. It was stellar.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, ever since they changed that kit, that crest, it just went downhill.
Mm-hmm. Normally the old ones are better anyway. I don't know why they change them. You know, it's I know teams do change their crest throughout Liverpool have changed their crest quite a few. Obviously you've always got the bird. The bird, but it's changed quite a few times over the years.
I like the crest that we had. So the third kit was kind of like more of a retro look last season with that old crest. But I like the crest that we had on our kits in the 2000s, like the mid 2000s. I think it's the same. If you watch like Sky or NBC, and they show the league table, and the Liverpool have that shield crest.
Yeah,
I prefer that.
That's the one.
Yeah, now it's just the bird on our kits. But if they do like a retro style, they go back to like an old style crest.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they will at some point. They do. Yeah. They do mix it up, don't they?
Yeah, I like City's old crest too with the eagle. That was nice.
Mm-hmm. They went round as well. They always go round. They seem to. Don't know why.
Has an interesting crest. Lincoln City.
The little devil thing.
Yeah, the little dancing imp thing.
Yeah, the imp. Yeah. I'm trying to think of. I mean, Bournemouth's got quite a. It's okay. It's grown. Bournemouth's got like just a head in a football. Quite a weird one.
Yeah. Brighton has a nice crest with the seagulls.
Yeah.
I don't mind that one.
Yeah. The Mighty O's have obviously got a lovely crest. I've got to mention.
They do. I like their crest.
The two
the dragons.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Game of Thrones style. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh man, like when you had Doug pull out the fucking archive of his Liverpool fixtures.
His knowledge was so good, man.
Yeah,
and the stories that he was telling, so good. He was such a cool guy.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to that, go listen to that.
Absolutely, because it's obviously talking about last season, but going back as well and talking about old stories, and especially for a Liverpool fan, that episode is amazing.
Yeah,
even if you're not a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, his Shankly stories.
Yeah, man, really interesting.
When he's like, Shankly would pop his head into the locker room. He's like, "You're a fucking goalkeeper. You know you can use your hands."
Stories like that is great.
Oh, the one story he told that like really stuck with me, and it's not just for sport, but it's just for everyday life. When they won the league title, and it was Peter Beardsley's first one, and all right, medals in the box, lads.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody put their medals in the box, and they go into the changing room, and they're like, if you think you earned a medal this season, go ahead and take. And nobody did.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's some mentality to have.
And that is what that's winning. That's winners, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you imagine that now? The players now, they've got the trophy in their mouth, and they're eating the trophy. They're taking a picture with the cigar.
Yeah. The game has changed so much. I like that old gritty style. I mean, it's just based off of players we grew up watching play. It's very hard-nosed, old school style. So we got to see the transition from that heavy style of there was technicality, but if you're one of those technical players, be prepared to get your ass kicked, literally. Like you would have to earn the right to play that way, and you'd have to earn the respect. Nowadays, everybody just fucking step overs and everything, and I'm flick it and bounce it off my ass and head it into goal type of bullshit. And if I don't have a good game, I'm gonna ask to get subbed off and pretend to limp off like certain players do.
Sulk, yeah.
I
mean, you think of like George Best. You look at some of his highlights. What an incredible player, but in a time as well where you got the crap kicked out of you. Imagine him in today's game, George Best, someone like that in today's game, he'd be unreal.
Yeah, have you seen how like Maradona's highlights?
Yeah,
and how like they were literally hanging off of him.
Yeah, absolutely, unbelievable.
Some of the best players that played back then, if they had the protection that players have now, we would see unreal numbers. Unreal numbers. I think they would be on par with Messi. And I'm taking a gamble saying that, but certain players
I totally agree. Yeah.
Yeah, if they had the protection that certain players have now, like you said, George Best, Diego Maradona, even Ronaldinho, even though I know like some of his things were self-inflicted, I think in today's game, prime Ronaldinho would have scored more. And R9, Ronaldo Nazario, I think him, oh my God. Il Fenomeno. Like, dude, oh my, good Lord. What a crop of players we got to watch back in the day, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got to ask you, Ronaldo or Messi?
Messi.
Yeah. If you had asked me a couple of years ago, I would have said Ronaldo. But my opinion's changed in recent years. I just think
I think with Ronaldo, he's one of those people that doesn't know when to let it go because that's his identity. That's been his identity for 2 decades about. And players struggle when they leave. And they like he probably like the dude has like millions and millions of dollars, so I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah.
But even all of that money, like some players, they still struggle mentally because they're used to routine. And if that gets taken away from him, he probably won't know what to do with himself.
Yeah. And he's used to being that icon, that the best player in the world, one of the best players in the world.
Which he's not.
Not anymore. No.
Not anymore. I think he's a detriment to that Portugal squad. He can't keep up.
He's 41, isn't he? He's
yeah. He could be a bench player at best, but I know he's not going to accept that. But I think you have to come to the realization that sometimes you don't have it anymore.
He can come to Orient. We'll let him at Orient. He could still.
He probably could. Actually, probably not.
Probably not. No.
Because League 2 is more physical than
League One, brother.
League One. I'm sorry. We missed. Yes, League One. I am
not
sorry.
That bad.
We were almost League 2.
Yeah. Oh, we nearly. Yeah, very nearly. Very nearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'd be like crazy gang time for him if he was in League One now.
Oh yeah.
He'd be getting kicked, Vinnie Jones style every week.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a good time for him. It really wouldn't. Man. But real quick on the World Cup, if you had to pick teams you think would end up in the final, like what would be your pick for the final?
This time round.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying it because I'm that Arsenal England fan, but I think we've got a real good chance of getting to the final.
Okay, now your unbiased opinion.
Well, I mean, Argentina, based on the first games, that's all we can go off at the moment. Teams are going to get better. You get those teams that kind of are not looking that great, but they somehow get through, and they win it. We've seen many teams do it. Portugal have done it in the past where you not thought they were going to do it, and they've done it in the Euros and stuff. But I think Argentina have looked really solid, and I hate to say it, and I know they've only played not a great side, but Germany look really good, man. I can see that they've just got that mentality that they just get to they've got to the finals before and not being a great team and not being like the not looking the best, but they've just got that mentality, that German mentality. For some reason, they just seem to do it, and I feel like they could be a real danger in this World Cup.
Yeah, I think definitely Germany, Argentina. I think so too, because of their mentality for the most part. But my only fear with Germany is some of the younger players, how they'll respond to adversity if they go down in like a semi. They go down 1-0 or 2-0 and it's late in the game. How are they going to respond? But yeah, I think that could be interesting. There's no way for them to face off in the semis, right?
I'm not too sure.
I would hope not.
Yeah,
we face off in the knockouts because that would suck.
Obviously France as well.
Yes,
very good. Yes. Their strike force.
Yeah, the dictator.
Dangerous.
They call him.
Yeah, very dangerous.
And I mean, they're only 8 years removed. One World Cup removed from actually winning it previously, so there's something about France. Like you don't realize that they have that many World Cups.
Yeah, they look good. They look good. They look dangerous. Mbappe, so that they would scare me right now. I think out of all the teams, I wouldn't want to come up against, after the group would be France. I don't. They seem the scariest at the moment. Spain, obviously, they've got that mentality. I know they drew the first game, but
it's just the first game. Like,
yeah.
I think, Spain is a dark horse. I forget who predicted. This guy predicts the World Cup winners. I forgot who he picked for this year. Was it Spain? I can't remember.
Probably.
Yeah. They have a good crop of players, but I think Germany, Argentina, or France.
England? No.
I'm sorry.
We got Harry Kane.
You got Pickford in goal.
I don't know. Yeah,
I'll send you the goal from 2019.
Yeah,
where Origi scored on that header because his little arms couldn't tip it over the bar. So I'll
Oh.
better keepers. Like, you guys should give what's his face from City a chance.
Mhm.
Oh my god, what is his name? Trafford?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Pickford should be. I think
don't know.
Trafford has better distribution skills.
I know Pickford can wind people up sometimes, but I quite like his mentality. I know you hate him because he's Everton.
Yeah.
And he's got little arms.
He's got little arms. I mean, speaking of mentality, he's lost more than he's won. So if you want a loser's mentality in your net.
He seems to do well in tournaments, though. Penalty shootouts, we've been renowned for not being good at penalty shootouts. Till quite recently, we've done better. And he's been a big part of that. I don't know. I don't mind him. Sorry, bro.
It's all right. It's fine. I mean, he's got to win at least one thing in his career, right?
Yeah, come on. He's not going to win anything at Everton, is he? Let's face it. So let him win the World Cup. That can be it.
Do we look? Okay, I'm going to propose something to you. England wins the World Cup. How many Arsenal players are in that team? Saka,
Rice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. For England, it's Bukayo Saka, Rice,
Skelly.
Madueke. Skelly's not in it.
No, he's not. I thought he was though.
No, it's Madueke.
That's what just completely threw me because Madueke's a bit. I don't know.
Do we want them winning something? I don't. We're not champions of Europe. We're champions of the world. Okay.
We got to have something, man. It's time. It's coming home. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah. Oh, man. That'd be hilarious, though. A England World Cup win in the U.S. on their 250th anniversary of the nation. That'd be insane.
That is a great point.
That
would just make everything come together full circle. Everything would just be bright after that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the world needs. I think that's what the world needs. An England World Cup win.
You guys, you're just gonna set your country on fire.
We are the Arsenal of the world. England are the Arsenal of the world. Nobody wants England to win the World Cup apart from England. Nobody. It was exactly the same with Arsenal in the Premier League. So
I can't believe that happened.
And you know what? I think it's going to happen again next year.
Stop it.
Sorry, bro.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I've just got to put it out there. I think next year is going to be better, and it's going to be very interesting next season because the top teams most of them have got new managers now. Apart from Arteta, it's a new, fresh slate, and I think it's going to be very tight. I think it's going to be very interesting. But I think Arsenal are going to dominate more next season. That's just my prediction right now. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to hear that, bro.
Have they beaten Iraola? I don't think they did.
They haven't. That's so true.
Could you imagine title deciders? Oh, they got to come to Liverpool to win the title. You think they're going to let that happen at Anfield? Could you imagine? That'd be nuts.
Yeah. Well, the fixtures are out. When are Arsenal and Liverpool meeting?
All right. I got the fixtures right here. So, match day 1, Arsenal have Coventry at home.
That's 3 points.
Yeah.
Sorry, Coventry fans. A nice easy start. Sorry.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me pull up the Prem app. Hold on. It'll probably be easier this way.
Because I've got to say, Iraola, for me, I don't know if we spoke about this last week, but I think he was manager of the season last year.
Iraola?
Yeah.
Really?
I really do. Because what he done with Bournemouth was unbelievable. To get Bournemouth, who lost key players, to get them in touching distance of the Champions League, I think it's unbelievable, man. I actually think what he did was better than what Arteta did for Arsenal.
Oh, 100%.
I really do.
Yeah.
So I think Liverpool got themselves a gem with that guy.
I hope that he can I'm sure, like, with the attacking style of play that he has, like, the players will buy into that because we're very much an attacking minded team.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that they made this decision sooner, because Mo Salah would probably still be on the team, and I think he would be a good facilitator for an Iraola attack down the right hand side.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But I think if we could get a solid right back. Looks like we're working on retooling the attack with a few wingers. It talks that they want Diamande and Barcola along with Victor Munoz, who we just signed. Who,
Mm-hmm.
funnily enough, he signs for us and he's already injured. So,
They said he was injury prone. Yeah.
yeah, lovely. It's love signing injury prone players. Like, what is the point? But anyway.
Can he get Kirkes rolling as well? He might be
I
able
think he
to.
can. I
Yeah.
think he can. Yeah. I mean, he turned him into the best left back in the league
Yeah.
2 seasons ago. So, plus Kirkes is only going to be like 22, so he's young and he has time. Yeah. So I think if he can figure out the attack and not run the players into the ground, I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be up there for a Champions League spot, but I think how the season starts will determine, if they'll put a challenge together.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think there's many players. Well, there's quite a few players left over in that team that won the league title. But I think the wrong thing that they did under Slot was really strip down a league winning side, which is fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they kept that side last season and just added bits and pieces to that, I don't think we see an Arsenal league title this year. So it's really hard to say. I think by default, just because Arsenal won the league, it's easy to say, oh, they'll retain it. But we know the hardest thing to do in that league is to retain it and go back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I think if we can get our shit together, I think we'll push them. And I think if Maresca coming in gets his shit together with City,
Mm-hmm.
he's been there before in his assistant, so I think the players are already familiar with him, and he's familiar with City in general. If he gets his shit together, he can push again. But
Mm-hmm.
there's talks that United might make a push under Carrick. So who knows? It's really hard to tell.
Yeah, and then obviously I know Chelsea are not in Europe, but they've got Alonso. They're going to be They're going to be. I know they're losing play. I know they lost Cucurella and they're talking about losing Enzo as well. But they're obviously they're going to buy players and they're going to be thereabouts. They're going to be a better team, I would have thought, next season. So, and Tottenham as well. Tottenham are making some moves, and you got to think. I know they've been terrible for the last 2 years, but they're surely going to be better next season. So it's going to be a tougher league for sure than it was last season. It's going to be a lot tighter, I think. But the only thing is, I think now that Arsenal have won the league, they've got rid of that duck. And I know, again, you're not going to want to hear this, bro, but they've got rid of that duck, and I think they're going to be better for it.
It depends. It depends on the style of play, because if they actually stop playing to not lose, I think, yeah, they definitely can. But they're a mirror of their manager. He plays like a coward. He really plays not to lose. Maybe now that he has a league title under his belt, that'll change. But I don't think it will. Because I think they're looking at fucking defensive midfielders again. I'm like, what are you doing? Bolster your attack.
They need that killer striker, don't they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Mr. is not cutting it.
No.
Not at all. And I think because Saka started so young, I think they ran him into the ground. I really do, which is sad to see. I mean, he'll crop up with a stellar goal and stuff like he did towards the end of the season to help push things along, but he's definitely not the same player he was a few seasons ago. And that's probably in part due to his injuries too. So we'll see. But I have the match week 1 fixtures pulled up here. So for the first game, it's Friday night. Arsenal against Coventry. Arsenal's at home. I was hoping they would make them go away to Coventry. Then the Saturday, the lunchtime kickoff is Hull at home to United, Everton at home to Palace. I forgot Ipswich was back. At home to Sunderland, Nottingham Forest at home to Leeds, Brentford at home to Spurs. The Sunday fixtures, we have Brighton at home to Villa, City at home to Bournemouth, Newcastle at home to Liverpool, and we round off with the Monday, Fulham at home against Chelsea.
Ooh.
So I think Arsenal pick up 3 points, Man United pick up 3 points, Palace beat Everton, I think Sunderland beat Ipswich, I think Leeds and Forest draw, I think Tottenham beat Brentford, Villa beat Brighton, and an upset Bournemouth will beat Man City.
Ooh, I like it.
And I think Newcastle and Liverpool. I think Liverpool will beat Newcastle, and I think Fulham at home might nick a result against Chelsea.
Oh,
It's first game. It's first game of the season. Everybody's belief is up. The spirits will be high. So different atmosphere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bournemouth, poor Bournemouth. I mean, they had Liverpool at the start of last season. Now Manchester City.
Yeah. They put up a good fight that first game of the season, though.
Absolutely. So, yeah, man.
We'll see what that new manager does for them.
Yeah. I mean, Bournemouth, they seem to be very well run. So, you know, they seem to be able to pluck these players out and turn them into superstars. So hopefully they can do it with a manager again.
Yeah. Yeah. So do we want to make an early, very, very early pre-transfer window prediction for the league?
Let's do it.
All right. Who do you got?
So Arsenal? I think, I'm sorry, bro, but I think Arsenal are going to win the league next season.
Yeah.
Should we do our top four?
You want to do top four?
Top four and then relegation.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
And this can change throughout the summer, I'm sure.
Yeah. So absolutely.
I'm going to say Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City.
Ooh, City in third.
Manchester United fourth.
Okay.
That's where I am at the moment. I think United are going to be half decent next season.
Yeah. I'm gonna go City first, Arsenal, Liverpool, and United.
Relegation.
Hull.
Yeah. Bye, Hull.
Bye.
Ipswich.
Ipswich.
Coventry.
No, wait. Lampard's staying, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I wouldn't say Coventry just yet.
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Can you imagine if they're down there again? Oh.
Wait. No. Wait. I got one. Nottingham Forest.
Oh.
If they lose Anderson to City.
Yeah, which looks like it's going to happen. Yeah. £130 million.
He's not worth that. It's 50 at best.
The prices now in the Premier League are unreal. You know, I know he's a good player. He's obviously a very good player, but he's had 2 seasons, you know.
Yeah.
And last season especially he was great, but that's a lot of money, man. That's like mega money.
Yeah.
That's like a superstar money.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. We need something to happen to crash transfer prices. I partially blame Chelsea for this shit, specifically under Blueco and Todd Bowley. Fucking paying £100 million here and there, and you just ruined the market for everybody. And now it's come back to bit them in the ass.
Yeah.
Because if you buy a player for £100 million, you don't want to take a loss. But you might have to.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, like freaking Palace was saying they wanted over 80 million for Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton's not worth 80 million, maybe 60 at best.
Yeah,
that shit needs to come back down to earth. It's insane.
I can't see how it is at the moment. it's just crazy. It's crazy money. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But Tommy, I think this has been a fun one. We talked World Cup, we talked Prem, we talked a little bit of basketball.
Yeah.
Maybe your England boys will bring it home. Who knows? But if the US does somehow magically make the World Cup final, yes, I will back them. I will not be shameless. I will back them.
US England final. Can you imagine?
Oh God, that wouldn't be great.
I don't know where we meet. I don't know how we could meet, but can you imagine that? Oh,
that'd be nuts.
Ooh.
And you guys lose.
Oh, don't.
You guys lose 7-6.
Oh,
1776.
There was a group we did play each other. I can't remember if it was a World Cup or obviously it was the World Cup. We played each other in a group, and I think it was 1-1.
I think so. Yeah, I think we did.
The last time in the World Cup. So
yeah. That's insane. We'll see what happens.
Coming home, bro.
Oh man. But folks, time for our shameless plug of our paranormal podcast. I host the Wandering Road podcast. Tommy hosts the Let's Get Freaky podcast. Not that kind of freaky, you weirdos. Yeah. He doesn't have an OnlyFans link in his link tree.
Might do.
Showcasing your kits.
$3.99 a month. That's all you got. That's all you got to pay. You get what you want.
You want him to put on a West Ham kit?
Oh no! That's big money.
Hey, you gotta paying customers, man.
That's big money. Do you want something like
that? How much would it cost you to wear a West Ham kit?
Oh, it'd have to be over $1,000.
You think?
Yeah.
You wouldn't do it for 500 quid?
Probably. I would, yeah. Of course I would. If anyone's willing to pay 500 quid for me to wear it, I would do it. Yeah.
Blowing bubbles.
Oh, no.
He's going to have nightmares when he goes to bed soon. But yes, we host paranormal podcasts. I host the Wandering Road. If we talk about ghosts, aliens, demons, cryptids, all the fun stuff, and we have guests come on to share their paranormal experiences, their UFO experiences, and cryptid experiences. It's always a good time. It's a fun conversation. It's a similar format to what we do here, so nothing really changes as far as how Tommy and I conduct our shows. So if you want to be on that show, just shoot us an email at twroadpodcast@gmail.com. If you don't like paranormal stuff, you really do. Everybody likes the paranormal. Even though you might be publicly afraid to say it, we all do like that weird shit. But Tommy, where can they find Let's Get Freaky?
Yeah, man. So Let's Get Freaky is wherever you listen to podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music. It's also on YouTube as well. You can watch the episodes there as well. TC Let's Get Freaky podcast. And if you'd like to be a guest on Let's Get Freaky, it's Let's Get Freaky podcast @mail.com. Yeah,
awesome.
Get freaky.
Yeah.
And my OnlyFans is Tommy.
You're gonna have some people looking for that.
I might do it.
I'm telling your wife.
No. Right. Sorry. She'll probably let me do it.
She'll probably take the pictures of you in the webcam kit. Oh God, beer in one hand, blowing bubbles in the The caption says, "Who the fuck are
you?" Pretty bubbles in the air. Oh,
that I'm gonna clip that one.
No, please
bubbles
don't.
In the air, and just put it as our intro. Speaking of, we need to make an intro.
Yes,
I know. We'll get on that, people.
But who are you, chant or something? Yeah,
like the Millwall away.
Yes.
Who are you? All right, folks. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you want to be a guest on let me say it correctly so Doug doesn't punch me in the face. Let's Get Footy.
That's it. That's it.
Shoot us an email at letsgetfooty@gmail.com. And we love to have you on as a guest and talk about your team, whatever league you want. We could talk about older players, anything football related, we're willing to cover with. So reach out to us and tune in for the next